That's a Y chromosome on the right. On the left is a full X chromosome, which is where all of creation comes from. How do you tell me she gave birth to a Y chromosome and she didn't give birth to distortion, which the Y chromosome is a distorted entity? No disrespect to my brother. You're looking at it. On the right is a Y chromosome. On the left is a full X chromosome. How do you tell me she doesn't give birth to distortion when the Y chromosome is a distorted chromosome? What are you talking about? You don't fix the masculine. Only thing you need to fix is you. That's it, and that's all. You don't have to fix the masculine. You never heard me say, you got to go out and fix him, girl. Anybody who's ever watched any of my sessions knows that the only thing I say is, woman, you are the one in control. You are the one with all the power. When you fix you, he doesn't have a choice but to come into order. So let me say this again. Woman, you're the one with all the power. You're the one in control. When you fix you, he doesn't have a choice but to come into order. He don't have a choice. The problem is, when you don't want to be accountable, then you acting like a victim. And you acting like, oh, I ain't had nothing to do with it. It's not my fault he be beating on me. But the minute you fix you, the minute you stand, the fight is within you. Fix the fight within you. And the moment you stand, everything has to come into order. It has no choice. And the problem is, when you tell the truth and you tell women you got to be accountable, then they want, what you say, it ain't me. You want to be a victim. When the fact is, all you got to do is stand. Just stand up. Stand in your place as a woman and understand what accountability is. And then everything will come into order. Ain't no fixing him. You can't fix him. You got to fix you. And once you fix you and you focus on, hey, I'm uplifting myself. I'm too busy uplifting myself to diss anyone else. I'm too busy uplifting myself to diss anyone else. Then your world changes. If you got brothers or men who are having this disdain towards the woman, and especially they openly speaking and showing disrespect for her, that's a man who's he's hurting. He's in a lot of pain. If they're showing up in the third dimension and they got all this disdain for women and these negative things, they didn't just get like that by happenstance. It wasn't just, you know what, hate women, can't stand them, I don't want to. Something happened in their childhood. They're hurting. You got all these men walking around here with respect for women and loving women, and I'm not even just talking about in a sexual way, but having admiration and a respect for them, a reverence for the woman. But you got these other ones who all they got is negative things to say and evil things, and they want to control it. That's something happened to that person. They're in pain. And who did it to him? And most likely it's a woman. That's why he's giving the energy to the feminine. Nobody said that every woman did it. What I'm saying is there's a woman in his life who didn't stand and show up in such a way that he felt that he needed to respect the feminine in any way. That's what women have done. And so the thing is, he goes and gets married to a woman and he shows a great deal of disrespect. I'm speaking on somebody in particular, because I got somebody in particular come to mind with this scenario. But this person gets married to a woman and he shows her disdain and disrespect in the public. Has nothing nice to say about her or women, period. And women are beneath men in his eyes. I came from my daddy's balls, he says. No respect for the feminine. Somebody hurt him, and it was a woman. And the problem is, when he's married to a woman that knows how he's speaking, I gotta look at her. She's not standing. You don't get with somebody who has this disdain for women when he's made it clear he don't really have any much respect for women. I gotta look at her and wonder, why would you get with him? How you fall in love with a being that has no respect for who you are as a being? That means to me that you're not standing. You're not being accountable. If he's bringing that energy to you, you married him and you're allowing it, you're not being accountable. Oh, but she is a victim, Diva. She needs help. Can you help somebody who doesn't want to be helped? A lot of y'all have dealt with women who claim to be battered women. You've dealt with them. And you have likely tried to reach out and help them. And the thing is that you can reach out and help all you want to. Until that battered woman makes up in her mind that she's going to stand and she deserves something better, she's not going anywhere. I don't care how much money you give her. I don't care how much help you give her. Until she makes up in her mind, I deserve better than this, she's going to stay in that relationship, and there's nothing you can do about it. And at that point, even before then, because she should have known who this was she was about to sleep with. That's the problem when I'm talking about being accountable. Women are spreading their legs because this raggedy society has told them, girl, you ain't nothing if you don't have no man. So she's desperate. And she go get with the first one she could find. And, oh, this gonna be my man. And instead of vetting him and seeing who he is, she spreads her legs and she gives birth to his children. And you want to know where males come from? I said it. It's in the book. It's in that series. Get it so you can understand what's really going on in this dimension. Remember to keep that bell on for notifications. Follow UNA Republic for more great information.